Good afternoon, my fellow patriots. Welcome to another great segment of walking on the Whipkey Ridge warpath. And as you see, like America, I am being dragged over a cliff of no return. America is on the road of total destruction. Oh, it's not a cliff. But it looked like a clip, so I thought this would be a great place to redo this video. This is the second time I did it today because I accidentally deleted the first one. So after today's great 10-mile march, I'm going to be at 8,103 miles. But my dear fellow sons and daughters of America, sons and daughters of liberty in the world and in America, we find ourselves in great peril. And like the great Dr. Savage warned us in his great book, which I called The Sword of Truth, the Sword of Truth, Trickle Up Poverty, he warned us that this president is going to destroy. He's Obama the destroyer. Now, I didn't think about this until I started talking about this in that first video that got deleted, but I knew we were in trouble just because Obama. And by the way, when you find this video, there's going to be a blog inspired by Alex Jones, a blog on my website. So go right to the bottom of this video, and you'll find the link to go to the rest of the blog to find out. He had a great guest on there talking about how America's on the road of destruction, total destruction. But I added this part to the blog because I remember I had a flashback after I said that about Dr. Savage's book warning us. And we all saw the signs when he was running for president. And the big warning sign was, to me, was, well, of course, the Reverend Wright and all that stuff, you know, being in that church for 20 years. But he told America that his favorite superhero growing up, favorite comic book hero, was Conan the Barbarian. And I'm an expert on Conan the Barbarian because he was also my favorite comic book character growing up. I actually read, they're a great series. If you want to find out Obama's psychological superhero self, he thinks of himself now, and it's a dangerous thing because Conan went on. See, this is where the warning signs came up for me. I was Conan the Barbarian when I played football. But after the football helmet was off, as soon as I snapped that chin strap, that's who I pretended to be, and I destroyed people on the practice field and on the football field when I played games and stuff. I was the hardest hitting, hardest running fullback you'd ever want to see. And a friend of mine told my sister years later, God, I hated playing against Terry. He killed us in practice. So that, once again, I took my helmet off. I wasn't Conan. I can go in and out of the role, you know, just to pretend, you know, just to, you know, it was a great thing to do, you know, on the football field, but not in life, you know. So here he is. Now we see him after 4 years, and you know, even the Conan was such a cool character that he didn't even like being king. You know, he became king of Aquilonia, and he hated it. He'd rather, after living a life of being an adventurer, a wanderer, a warrior, he's like, this is boring. So he was stuck until he had a son and a queen, and he set the kingdom up, and he went on to discover America. but anyways, so getting back to Obama, he enjoys being the barbarian that's destroying America, because that's his role. That's what they made him. They programmed him to do all through his days in the CIA. And so we're in big trouble, my friends. Yes, Obama, the destroyer, Obama the barbarian is dragging us to total annihilation, destruction. So until the next video, go check out the blog. Like I said, Alex Jones has a great guest on and talks about how, unfortunately, America is running, like Savage warned us, to the road of destruction. We can save it though. Ron Paul, 2012, all you Republican hacks, you better not listen to your superiors like Rush Limbaugh and Sean Spamity Hannity and Quinn and Rose in Pittsburgh. They're all a bunch of liars, just as bad, like I said in that one blog about Ron Paul being Yoda and the Highlander is Obama. There can only be one. There can be only one. Now Obama has control of the right, and Obama has control of the left. And I don't know how these idiots who say they're for freedom and the troops can say that they actually are for freedom, because they're just as bad as traitors as Obama and his czars. See ya in the next video.